Yeah, like go into the dark room in a haunted house. Hey everyone, welcome to Okteaberfest, our month-long scary movie extravaganza. I'm TeaManDan, and today we're watching House on Haunted Hill, the original 1959 version. So what do I know about this movie? Not much at all. Very, very little. I did, while seeking out the movies, see the little blurb, because it's kind of hard to avoid the blurb, so apparently there's going to be a millionaire offering people money to stay in a haunted house. Other than that, I know nothing about the movie, other than Vincent Price, whose picture appears on the thumbnail, is in the movie. Yeah, I'm excited to see this one. I like the old classic scary movies. There's definitely a different feel to them. They seem more aimed on suspense and underlying tension rather than just jump scares and frightening amounts of things, blah, 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 which I personally prefer. Hopefully it'll be a fun watch. And now it's time for our special segment, Will T Appear? The segment where I guess whether or not T is going to make an appearance in this movie. Oh boy. People are paid to stay in a haunted house. During the haunted house stay, there's probably not going to be a lot of tea, but the millionaire still has to make the offer to begin with, which may involve tea. And so for that reason, I'm going to say that yes, T's going to make an appearance in House on Haunted Hill. I'm probably so wrong. Who knows? Tea of the day today is Silver Needle from Octavia Tea. Ingredients are very simple, organic Chinese white tea. That's it. That's a pleasant white tea. A little bit earthy, but mostly smooth. Not bad at all. I do like myself a good white tea. In the bottom right corner, right next to my heart rate, you can keep an eye on the tea of the day through our tea cam. All right, let's turn the lights off and get this thing watched. Okay, headphones. Here we are. Watch now. Allied Artists Pictures Corporation presents. I don't know. Okay. A scream. We're off to a fun start. Nice. It's like a haunted house you'd find at Halloween to go walk through that someone has created. Chains and creaky doors and screaming. And ooh, theremins.
May I introduce myself?
Sure.
I'm Watson Pritchard.
Okay.
In just a minute, I'll show you the only really haunted house in the world.
Sure.
7 people, including my brother, have been murdered in it.
Oh no.
Since then, I've owned the house.
Okay.
I've only spent one night there, and when they found me in the morning, I was almost dead.
Wow. Disembodied head? Okay. Oh, hey.
And I've rented the house on Haunted Hill tonight so that my wife can give a party. A haunted house party.
Okay.
There'll be food and drink and ghosts and perhaps even a few murders.
Oh, no.
If any of you will spend the next 12 hours in this house, I'll give you each $10,000.
Back then, 10,000 was no shabby number. It's not really a shabby number nowadays either.
If he's brave enough to stay all night. This is Ruth Bridges. You've no doubt read her column in the
This is
news.
an interesting way to introduce everyone. Theremin? An actual theremin, yes! No. Wait, I think that might be a saw, actually. Musical saw. I'm not fooled so easily. I want to hear a little more of it, though, just to be sure. That is a funky-looking castle so far. Very interesting architecture design. Okay, is that a theremin? Not a theremin. I think that's a lady singing now. I think that's a lady singing, actually. No. Yes? What the heck? It definitely sounds like a theremin, but also like a human voice, and also like a saw. I have no idea. Wow. Wonder if Hoffman played it, if it were a theremin. That theremin now resides with Peter Pringle, if so. The Samuel Hoffman theremin. Mm-hmm. I wonder if there's gonna be like a twist of it's not actually haunted, it was all him doing all the things. That would be the obvious thing to go to. Who knows?
Annabelle.
Annabelle? The crap. If you haven't seen my The Conjuring reaction, check that out next.
Why do you always do that? It spoils the champagne.
It might explode.
Never does.
Would you guarantee that?
He's like an unhinged millionaire.
Just a sip?
That's really bad champagne if he can shake it up like that and have it not even bubble out. When the bubbly doesn't bubble after being shaken.
Of all my wives, you're the least agreeable.
But still alive.
For now.
You remember the fun we had when you poisoned me?
Yeah, this marriage seems very rock solid, doesn't it?
Don't let the ghosts and the ghouls disturb you, darling.
Vincent Price has such a sinister sounding voice. It sounds like a saw there, but it could be a theremin. It'd be right in time with Samuel Hoffman theremin era. But it doesn't sound like the Hoffman theremin is the thing.
Since our host isn't here, would anyone care to mix me a drink?
Certainly.
Tea, perhaps?
Good evening.
Good evening. We have been expecting you.
What do you have,
Scotch and.
Doctor?
I'll have the same.
Alcohol instead of tea. Okay.
Once the door is locked, there's no way out. The windows have bars that a jail would be proud of, and the only door to the outside locks like a vault.
This is like Murder by Death. Jeez Louise. Drink tea, of course. Drink tea. So the ceiling wasn't dripping, but she got dripped on. If it doesn't turn out to be ghosts and it turns out to be like the host, I am wondering how they would do that. So I'm leaning toward ghost at the moment. Ghost or host, we shall see.
So he filled the vat with acid.
Or it could be this
Threw her
guy,
in.
honestly. A dead rat. Oh my goodness. Nice.
My, it's dry and dusty down here.
See, thing is, if he almost died in here, like he said he had, why would he knowingly open up the acid vault and stand near it? Like, seriously.
How'd you get invited to this party? No. Oh, go on.
Creepy? Isolating someone?
Aren't you going to stay?
If I don't, I lose $10,000.
Do you, though? Or do you just not gain $10,000? Is that the sunk cost fallacy, perhaps? Not sure if that quite qualifies. It's a fallacy. For sure. They haven't noticed that two people are missing? This just seems real fishy why they're... Like, this guy is hanging behind with this lady. Yeah, like, go into the dark room in a haunted house. Oh, there it goes, yep. Yep, here we go. I suspect Lance at the moment. But, I mean, these are some effects that people would have to be able to do. Okay, there's something there. Okay, that could be set up by someone.
Did she say Lance is gone? Gone where?
Yeah, I wouldn't be hanging back too far. I'd be rushing out that door like nobody's business to stay with the group. Slowly saunter out behind everyone else. Come on.
Must have bumped my head. And the only way you could bump your head in here is to run head on into the wall. You didn't do that, did you?
I don't know, I bumped my head. You think I can remember how?
Wait for me in the hall.
They're like friends now? Wait for me in the hall? What? Not entirely sure what to think is going on at this point. Okay. It's a bit of a jump scare. Alright. Well, got me a little bit. I will say that's a good jump scare, because it just kind of hits you. You're not expecting something and then suddenly something's there. It's not like, oh, be ready, and then it's which I think is more fun, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I typically don't like jump scares. That one was fun. Alfred Hitchcock. I wasn't expecting a cameo from him, but okay.
And for the last time, it's not my party, but yours. And you are going.
I am not.
You ready, dear?
No.
Are you ready, dear?
Yes, damn you.
Ay. Guy's a real piece of work, isn't he? What the heck?
Come with us. Come with us before he kills you.
What is going on? What? Okay.
That's Jonas Slides and his wife. They've been caretakers here for years.
So they're not ghosts.
Get me out of here.
Now, what about the 10,000?
I don't care. He wants to kill me.
Who wants to kill you?
Mr. Lawrence.
So just leave. Say, I'd like to leave. And then go out.
If any of you don't survive, $50,000 will be divided amongst the rest of you.
Oh, so there is an incentive to potentially kill the others.
It isn't midnight yet. Who told them they could leave?
They never leave before midnight.
Well, they've gone now. I was going to ask you whether you wanted to stay or not, but it seems that the caretakers have made the decision for you. We're all locked in now.
Well, that's just great. Murder weapons?
This is my wife's idea.
Uh-huh. It's like Clue and Murder by Death mixed, but not a comedy like either of the other two. Interesting.
Oh, I'm sure we're not going to go running around the house shooting each other, aren't you?
Who knows? Fear makes people do amazing things.
He does make a good point.
Just go look in my suitcase.
It won't be a head, will it?
But it was in there. A woman's head.
Nora, I think you're a little upset. Would you care for a sedative?
Oh my gosh. Uh-huh.
She's dead, Mr. Lawrence. Your wife hanged herself.
Or did she? I like the atmosphere going on so far with this movie.
He grabbed me and choked me and put me in that room.
Who?
He thought I was dead.
Who?
Mr. Lord.
Are you sure about this?
I don't know. It was dark, but it must have been him.
You better be sure if you're going to accuse someone of something like that.
I'm sure you've come to the same conclusion I have.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's all have a meeting, discuss what to do. The living room?
Okay.
Without saying what the conclusion is, you're just going to agree with the person who may have a different conclusion than you? She's alive, isn't she?
And if we all stay in our rooms, we'll be safe, because the innocent will have no reason to leave his room, and the guilty will admit his guilt if he or she does.
Does each room have a restroom? Uh-oh. You let the ghost in.
Nora, it's me, Lance.
Do you have no reason to get out of your room? The old fist bump, a high five maneuver. What? A secret passageway? Well, now you've done it. What? Haunted rope? Oh my gosh. Maybe you step out of it? Why are you letting it curl around your feet? I'd be like stepping over it and moving away. Okay. So it's gonna... okay. This lady has no survival instinct. Hey, why is she freaking... okay, there's a hand. What the heck? And somebody with a like a fake arm reaching around. Creepy. Is the piano gonna start playing? Oh, organ gonna start playing? Yep. It's like a soap opera. Oh my gosh.
There's either somebody else in this house or one of us has left his room. Did you hear anything?
Organ music?
Organ music, screaming, secret passageway. Out of tea. It was good tea.
It's almost over, darling. Every detail was perfect.
Is alive, isn't she? Yep. A bit of a twist.
Done it. A perfect crime. Beautiful.
Has she killed him?
Not yet, but she will.
Out
Interesting.
of his hanging harness.
Interesting. So she's with him, and they're trying to make the lady think that the husband killed her, so that the lady freaks out and kills the host. Interesting.
Where's Nora now?
So scared she'll shoot the first thing that moves.
And Frederick?
On his way to the cellar, too.
Hmm.
An hysterical girl accidentally shoots somebody? Who would suspect that we planned it that way, that we drove her to it?
What about my suicide?
But just a ghost party gag.
What about Nora? She's not stupid, you know.
Darling, believe me, everything we planned is working perfectly.
So they relied on the husband wanting to do a spooky dinner party in order to plan their thing. Interesting. I like where this is going. It's got me thinking and trying to figure it out.
No!
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, with the screaming again. You're not gonna toss him in there, are you? If so, that would count the murder weapon? Wouldn't that defeat the purpose of the setup of her having shot him if he ends up in acid? Really? It's where your plan's falling apart, dude. That can't be the end of it. Okay. Okay. It's coming out of the acid. Alright. So there is a way out of the house. She was outside of the window, so she got outside of the house in order to play the rope trick. Somehow the rope trick.
But you're not going to live to enjoy it. Come with me, murderess.
So there are also ghosts, or what? She gonna fall in? There she goes. No? Okay. Okay. Hey. I'm not sure what to expect with this movie anymore. Okay. So it was an elaborate ruse to kill the wife, and the other guy was in on it with him? Or what? What?
It's a pity you didn't know when you started your game of murder that I was playing too.
Okay. So he survived the gunshot, but he provided the guns. They're blanks. The guns are blanks. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Aha.
I loaded your gun with blanks.
Yep.
I'm ready for justice to decide if I'm innocent or guilty.
What about our money? The way I see it, you owe all of us $12,500.
There'll be more, many more.
It's still midway through the night, or
They're coming for me now.
what?
And then they'll come for you.
So this guy's just a kook? There was no ghost, or was there? Wasn't ghost? Was ghost? Was not ghost? It was the host. It was the host, right? It was the host. The end. Okay. Skeleton by himself. Wow, that's an amazing cast of characters. That's the movie. Let's get the lights on and talk about this thing. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. It kept me thinking, and it had some scary elements. Not so many jump scares. There was like one at the beginning, but it was kind of like a fun little thing, and I didn't mind it, actually. The suspense was good. It kept me trying to figure out what exactly was going on, and when the twist came, to like the big reveal rather, when the reveal came, it was I thought a good surprise. I didn't suspect that was going on, but it also made sense. And then they had the other twist, like the twist, there was the reveal of what was going on and then the twist at the very end. Bravo, well done. I enjoyed it. Good movie. Definitely see why this is a classic, and I would absolutely watch it again. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It definitely reminded me of like Clue and Murder by Death, two murder mystery like satire films that are definitely worth a watch, I think. And it's interesting that this was like kind of what they're based off of, maybe, but like a serious take on it. Yeah, a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. If you enjoyed my reaction, consider hitting that like button. Do you agree with me? Was this movie well executed, well written, well acted, well done? Or was it kind of cheesy and all the wrong ways and it fell apart at some point? Let me know. I'd love to discuss differing opinions. It's totally fine, as long as there are no personal attacks. Did T appear? No, I didn't see T anywhere. I wasn't sure. I was on the fence. I took a stab at it and came up empty. But that's fine. No worries. And as always, next time. Be sure to stay tuned through the rest of October. There are only 2 more episodes of Okteaberfest. If you want to see the full reaction, check out my Patreon, link in the description. If you want to stay up to date with my uploads, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon. Sharing the video also helps out the channel. Yeah, I guess that's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.